glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem Ruach. Double honors to the elders of GMS. Shalom to the apostles, and shalom to the hopeful elect out there teaching the truth today. Right? I'm going to touch on a couple things, man. A brother of mine was talking about the family of the word and how, social media is being taken out little by little. I noticed a couple people was telling me, my Instagram picture was taken down, right, out of nowhere. A lot of this shit's gonna be, taken down systematically. See what I'm saying? This is why you can't rely on these things. See what I'm saying? You can't eat off of Instagram likes. See what I'm saying? You can't live off of Facebook. See, you put all your time and energy into Facebook, right? You see a lot of people on their phones, their families, you know what I mean, are sitting across the room. You're addicted to this shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's on their phone. Everywhere you walk, everybody got their face down. You know what I'm saying? To their phone. Like, you already dead, man. You look like you just a vegetable, man. Pretty soon we're gonna have a famine of the word, man. So eat what you can. Eat while you can. Shit that's profitable. Stop doing shit for the likes. Stop doing shit for social media, man. Do it for the Lord. But that's all right, man. Like the brother Damian said, the Lord is sealing the 2/3 just like He's sealing the elect. He's marking y'all. Y'all are marked. Y'all are spiritually dead. In this book right here, right? It's life. There's life in it. Paraphrase that says, those who believe in me, as the scriptures have said, out of him shall flow water, bodies of living water. And the water is the word. The water is the word. Right? Water gives life to plants. Water moves things. You know what I mean? Some cities are even powered by water. Right? But the water that you should be really worried about is His word. Take advantage while you see brothers out in the street right now. Because we ain't gonna be out here for long. The doors of redemption is closing. The doors of redemption is closing. Eat what you can, drink what you can. Eat this bread, eat the whole road. The book of Amos, chapter 8 and verse 11. Behold, the day is come, said the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, that I will send a famine in the land. Right? We already going to see a famine of food, right? It's happening right now. You know what I'm saying? You got food shortages, prices hiked up, but that's not the famine that this is talking about. You see? Yeah, famine of food is coming as well. But it's going to come a point where you're going to realize that the book was telling the truth the whole time. And you're going to lack teachers in that time. Right? Behold, the days come, said Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor of thirst of water. Right? It's not a physical drought. It's not a famine of food that he's talking about. Those things are coming too. But more importantly, it's the famine of the word. Right? Not a thirst of water, but of hearing the word of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. Right? Lamentations chapter 2. Lamentations, chapter 2, verse 9.
Verse 9, man. 20, huh?
No, this is Lamentations, chapter 2.
Oh, good one. Good verse. Good for you, man. Come on.
Her gates are sunk into the ground. He has destroyed and broken her bars. Her kings and princesses are among Gentiles. Right? Let's talk about Israel being amongst the Gentiles in Babylon. It's going to happen again, right? The Lord's going to break your safety net, your comfort zone, right? The law is no more, right? Let's not talk about the laws of Yahweh Shai, because those will never die. We're talking about the laws of the land. There's going to come a time. There's going to come a time where it's going to be pure lawlessness. Pure lawlessness, man. Chaos. Where you can't run to the cops for help no more. Her prophets also find no vision from the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And you know, that's going to happen again. You ain't going to be able to be taught anymore. The internet is going to be shut. Right? You ain't gonna be able to YouTube nothing. Like the brother Swarthy said, your phone data is gonna be gone. Right? You ain't gonna be able to text brothers, yo, what's the preset? Hey, what's going on? Nah, man. It's too late. The doors of redemption already are closed. You don't want that. Right? It's like you get yourself in trouble, right? And you try to ask your father for advice, but your father's gone. You could have learned everything you could have from your father, but now you're gone. So your father's no longer in your life. Now you gotta figure this shit out on your own. And we see what happens to children without fathers. They're just destroyed. The doors of redemption is closing. You know what that reminds me of? The movie Indiana Jones. Right before he left the cave, the rock closed on him, and he barely almost made it out. See, a half a second more, and he would have been crushed. See? Don't wait. Oh wait, let me go to Psalms 74. Book of Psalms, chapter 74, and verse 9. We see not our signs, there is no more any more prophet. That's what it's called. We see not our signs, there is no more any prophet, neither is there among us any that knoweth how long, right? In that time, you ain't gonna be able to, people ain't gonna be able to tell you the prophecy, right? You ain't gonna know how to divide the word. See, you don't know what's gonna happen next. You won't know about the charagma, right? We read that from the top. We see not our signs, right? And usually the prophets is the one that can see the signs of the times. They can divide it. And they can tell you, hey man, this is what's going on. And they'll go book, chapter, verse and show you. You see, when you're going to see the signs, ain't nobody going to help you decipher it. Start from the top, verse 9, Psalm 74:9. We see not our signs. There is no more any prophet, neither is there anyone among us, any that knoweth how long, right? How long we got left. See? How long before we run out of food? Or how long till the missiles come? Right? They might not even know nothing about that. Right? They're going to ask themselves this right here, verse 10. Oh, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, how long shall the adversary reproach? Shall the enemy blaspheme thy name forever? Right? Because he already made himself to be God. Right? So they're gonna be like, yo, where's God now? You ain't gonna have no help in that time. You're gonna be by yourself. Lamentations, Amos chapter 8 and verse 12. And there shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east, they shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. Right? You're gonna be looking for it. See, you're gonna be looking for answers, but you ain't gonna get them. Right? Where the brothers are in the corners? They used to be out there on Saturdays or on Sundays. Right? Where are the videos? You ain't gonna find them. From the top. This is Amos chapter 8 verse 12. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, and shall not find it. Right? They're not going to find it. And that reminds me of the curses. You see, one of the curses was that we're going to grope day and night, not knowing, you know what I mean, where we're going to go. You know what I'm saying? Like a blind man gropes. So the curses are going to intensify to a point where you have no help at all. Right? You ain't going to have no water, no word, no word, which is the water, right? Nothing. You're going to be thirsty. All right, let me go to Deuteronomy 28. Deuteronomy 28 and verse 29. And thou shalt grope at noonday as the blind gropeth in darkness. And thou shalt not prosper in thy ways, and thou shalt be only oppressed and spoiled evermore, and no man shall save thee. Right? And these are the curses that befell Israel. And even more so when the laws are removed of the land. Right? And the word. You think it's bad right now, you think you're being oppressed now, right? I'm talking about the Kemetic or the 5%ers. They're always talking about the devil, right? Or, you know what we're talking about, Esau. They're always talking about them, how they're oppressed, but how much more when that time comes? Even them, they're gonna want to seek the scriptures at that time, but it's gonna be too late. you mocked and scoffed so long that you so busy mocking and scoffing, and then all of a sudden now you're looking for brothers, right? But ain't nobody gonna help you. This is Amos chapter 8, and verse 13. And in that day shall the fair virgins and young men faint of thirst. Right? Let me read that from the top. Amos chapter 8, 13. And in that day shall the fair virgins and young men faint for thirst. Right? You're going to be like dying for this word. Right? Because this word is what heals us. This is what washes us. Spiritually. Right? And physically. Because when you keep the law, you know what I'm saying? You got a dietary law, now you're moving a little better. Now you feel a little better, right? It is the spirit that comforts us. Right? Salakia. Demons trying to shut the word off. It ain't happening. Right? Let me read that again. It's Amos chapter 8, verse, I'm going to start from 12 and 13. Verse 12. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and shall not find it. And in that day shall the fair virgins and young men faint of thirst. Right? You're going to faint of thirst. You're going to look for brothers so hard that you're going to faint. You know? Because you're going to realize this is the truth. The brothers was telling the truth the whole time. Right? And you're gonna faint from realizing that it's too late for you. You're asked out, as they say. Right? You was a little kid, you play video games, right? And then you run out of lives, and you thought you made it far, but it says game over. Exactly what's gonna happen to you, man, when you realize that. When you realize you can't play no more. When you realize you can't be on social media no more. Right? When you realize that ain't a game. What the brother is saying is true.
Look at the is right over there, Daddy.
Right? So Ephesians 5:26. Book of Ephesians, chapter 5, verse 26. That he might sanctify and cleanse it with the washing of water by the word, right? Because we know that the word washes us, right? So in that time, if you ain't got the word and everything's chaotic, no laws, right? No prophets, see? It's going to be hectic. You're going to be filthy, right? Hey, pray. I pray to Yahweh Shem Yahushua that I make it out of that, man. Right? But for you brothers out there listening, you know, it's time to take this serious, man. The doors of redemption is closing. Right? And with that, I'll say shalom.